Hey guys, it's Amber. Welcome to my channel and to a Whatcha warming video, my weekly, bi-weekly, tri-weekly, depending on when I get to it, home fragrance roundup. I have a bunch of wax that I've gotten through and a few other things that I'll show you that I did finish up. I finished up the laundry liquid in the new Fluffy Fleece scent. Our laundry liquids for me last forever. I started using this probably in September and I just finished it up at the beginning of this month. So they last a long time. They're highly concentrated. For a small load, you only need 2 pumps, medium 3, large load 4 pumps. So they last a long time. I love all our laundry products. They're awesome. And they work best, of course, when you use them all together, obviously. So the laundry liquid just gets your clothes really clean. It is not like a super concentrated scent that the liquid puts on your clothing. For that, you would want the washer whiffs. The washer whiffs is the fragrance booster. But laundry liquid is great. Like I said, it lasts forever for me because I use just the recommended amount because it is highly concentrated. So I got through Fluffy Fleece. It is a very nice scent. Still hasn't replaced my favorite, but I did enjoy it. My favorite is still Jammy Time. Then I used up our Scentsy pods. Yeah, Scentsy pods. And for some reason, I was thinking it was called something else for a second there. Our Scentsy pods. I used up one of those in Bonfire Beach. You can't get the scent right now anymore. Hopefully it will come back in the spring summer catalog. I love the scent. It's like marshmallow fireside with less smoke and a salty sea air. So if you don't know what our pods are, they are these plastic encasings and inside it has little scent beads, and you use them with our fan diffuser systems, our air purifier or our wall fan diffuser, our mini fan diffuser, or our Scentsy Go. And you just put them in 1 or 2. Well, the mini fan, you can only use 1. But in our other ones, you can use both of them if you wanted. And you turn it on and the little fan inside blows the fragrance out. So it's not wax. It is a great alternative to wax. Not as strong as what you would get with a wax and a warmer, but it is a very nice alternative for smaller areas, for the high traffic areas with the wall fan, for cars. I use my mini fan in my car. Scentsy Go is great for traveling because it's portable and rechargeable. So anyway, great alternative for those things. Okay, then I used up, I actually got through an oil. I'm not a huge diffuse all the time person. So with my oils for my diffusers, it takes me forever. So this was from, I don't know if it was last year's holiday oil 3-pack or the year before. I don't remember, but it is peppermint everything. So I finished this one up finally. It smells like a candy cane is what it smells like. So it was very yummy and I'm glad to be done. I'm glad to have gotten through an oil. Okay, on to the wax. I finished up a couple that weren't Scentsy. I finished up a Goose Creek Welcome Frosty. This is a really nice scent. I would consider, I don't even know if they have it anymore, but I would consider getting it again. It's kind of bakery and yet outdoorsy at the same time. Minty and bakery and yummy. It's kind of what you would think Welcome Frosty would be. It's like a bunch of outdoorsy plus bakery scents together. So welcome Frosty. Not sure if they have it anymore. Like I said, I haven't checked their website in a while. That's from a couple years ago and I just finished it. And then from Better Homes and Gardens, they probably still have this one because it seems to be a staple every year. This you can get from Walmart. It is the Fresh Cut Fraser. I really like this Christmas tree scent. This is really nice. It's similar to Wassail Wonderland, except it's heavier on the tree than Wassail Wonderland is. But the tree notes in it is sweet and not overly astringent as some Christmas tree or balsam for pine scents can be. This one is very nice. So you get an orange, let's see what the actual notes are. Fraser fir, smoked balsam, citrus, and spiced scent notes. I don't really get spice. It's more those balsam notes forward, but it's, like I said, a sweeter balsam. And then you get that citrus. So actually, I think these paired together would be really nice. This is more orange forward with a touch of the balsam. And this is, like I said, the opposite way. But I really like this. I don't get or like repurchase a ton of like Walmart wax. But this is one that I would repurchase. So that one's very nice. So speaking of Wassail Wonderland, I got through one of those. I think only one. So this is Forever in My Club scent. I love it so much. It is orange, zesty, sweet orange with a tiny bit of spice and then just a touch of fir needle. And it's such an authentic fir needle. I know I've mentioned in the past, it reminds me of when I was a kid and we would go hunting for a silvertip fir tree as a family. And I would always, you know, break off a needle and then break it in half and smell it. That's what you get with this. I love it so much. So this is one that will forever be in my club, unless for some weird reason my nose absolutely changes, but I don't see that happening. Hopefully it doesn't happen, knock on wood, but I love it. So Wassail Wonderland. And then I used Very Snowy Spruce, which is my favorite, like straight up Christmas tree scent. I love this one. This is another one that's not too astringent. Some pine scents are just too astringent for me, but this one's really nice. I think because it's a combination, it also has like cedar in it, and there's a tiny bit of smokiness, and then there's, what is it? I think there's amber in it as well. So it's very nice. I love it so much. So Very Snowy Spruce. Excuse me. I got through Candy Cane Buttercream. This is very, very yummy. It's so good. It wasn't super strong for me downstairs, but upstairs in smaller spaces, I think is where I'm going to melt it. My other bars I have, because it is delicious. It's so good. Candy cane and vanilla bean buttercream mixed together. Then I tried, this is the first time trying this one, NHL Fresh Ice. Is kind of a stronger, more astringent and assertive version of Olaf Warm Hugs. I wasn't a fan of this one. I like Olaf Warm Hugs way better. Unfortunately, that one is very, very light. But this one, on cold it's nice, but there's some weird note that comes out when it's melting. And I'm not sure what it is, but to me, it reads a little stinky to my nose. Kind of the same as some aquatic scents read to me. So maybe there's some sort of, and I'm throwing them around, some sort of like floral in it that kind of reads that way to me. Cause like, what's another one that reads stinky to me? Oh, Summer Rain. That kind of has, that was a Bring Back My Bar. That one kind of has a note in it, and I know it's some sort of floral. I can't remember what it is, but it's a floral in it that just reads kind of stinky to my nose. So I don't think in the notes there is any floral in this per se, but it's the same kind of vibe I get from it. I don't know. So I finished this one, but I wouldn't get it again. So Fresh Ice, much prefer Olaf Warm Hugs. I used, actually I'm using it right now here in my room, Harry Potter, Slytherin, Cunning, and Ambition. This is very similar if you're familiar with last year it was out, and after last year it retired. Just For You. It's like trees, like evergreen trees and berries. And that's exactly what this is too. It's nice. It's just lighter. So that's why I've been using it here in my room instead, because it's not a like room filler at all in big open concept spaces. It doesn't work for me for that. So I used a maraschino sugar cookie, and I actually mixed it with regular sugar cookie, because this is, as I've said in the past, those of you that have watched other videos of mine, when I've talked about this scent, I'm very picky about cherry fragrances. Or I should say my nose is very picky and temperamental about cherry fragrances. So with the cherry in this one, I'm not a fan of. I know a ton of people love it, and that's awesome. I don't hate it. It's just the cherry in it is too sugary, cloyingly sweet for me. I prefer more of a tart, brighter cherry, less sugary, like the cherry in Apple Cherry Strudel. I like that cherry, whereas in this one, not much of a fan of it. So I was like, how can I tone it down? Adding more sugar cookie definitely helped, but still the cherry was still kind of strong for me, even with the sugar cookie. Maybe I'll add a couple cubes of this to one of this next time. I don't know. I do have one more bar of this, so we'll see. But I'm so happy for all of you that could get this now and put it in your club and all that. So it's just not for me. So that's when I used sugar cookie, was with the maraschino sugar cookie. Okay, first time for me trying this scent. I never tried it when it was out in the regular catalog, but this came in a Christmas 10-bar bundle that we had a couple flash sales ago. And that is Christmas Cactus. And this was very nice. It's like a fresh cactusy scent meets a Christmas tree is what it is. And it's nice. It was light for my open concept, so I will have to try it in a smaller room and see if I can get more sniffing power out of it. If I could get, if I can smell it better. But what I could smell, it was very nice. Okay, then I did try the Disney Season of Magic. This was my first time trying this one, and I wasn't a fan of it. Unfortunately, no. It has some sort of, it has that same stinky quality to me as the Fresh Ice. I don't know what the note is, but there's something in it that's just off-putting to my nose. And I know a ton of people love this one too. So I wish I could like it, especially because you guys know how much of a Disney fan I am. And I love the label. It's so cute, especially Donald right there. So cute. But unfortunately, I didn't like this one. So it makes me sad. I'll probably give that one to my daughter. I'm sure she would like it, the rest of it. Okay, this was I forgot in my November empties, I forgot to share a couple bars that I had used during fall melting. So this was one of them. So this was from the end of November, and it is Orchard Apple and Spice. This was very nice. The cherry in this one I liked too. It's the same type of cherry again as the cherry in Apple Cherry Strudel. So brighter, kind of tart type of cherry. So this was nice. And then I finished Salted Caramel Toffee. This is one of those very ooey gooey caramely. It is like a toffee, like the hard toffee type of vibe to it. And you do get a little bit of saltiness as well. So just along the same lines as like Gimme Candy or those other caramely ones that we have had in the past or still have. And actually, I think this is in the regular catalog. I think this is one of the ones. This was a brick. I got it in bar form through Scentsy Club, but this was a holiday brick. Cranberry garland, you guys. This was my one of my absolute favorite cranberry scents. They retired it. It didn't come back this year, so I was so sad. It's not in my club. I have to say, when I melted it this last time, I do have a few bars still, but when I melted it this last time, it kind of gave me a headache. I didn't like it as much. And I don't know, I shouldn't say gave me a headache. I did already have a headache and it kind of made it worse. So I'm hoping when I melt it again, it was just that. And that's the reason I didn't enjoy it. Because like I said, this is my favorite cranberry scent. And even though it's no longer available, I do have a few bars that I had stocked up on. So I want to be able to enjoy the rest of my bars without being like, ugh, every time I melt it, not liking it anymore. So I'm hoping, cross my fingers, it was just because of the headache. Because it's a wonderful scent. It is like an outdoorsy cranberry scent. It's wonderful. So nice. So usually it's wonderful. This last time it wasn't wonderful for me, but usually it is. Huckleberry Sage. This is going in my bathroom right now, my downstairs bathroom, powder room. This is a sage and huckleberry combination. So I've noticed, so sometimes I end up liking it, and then sometimes I don't like it so much. This time, I'm enjoying it. Whereas last time I melted a cube of it in my bathroom, I didn't like it. So I'm not sure what that's about, but this time I'm enjoying it, and it was the final cube. So there's that. I finished up a vanilla bourbon. This is in my club. This was from the Father's Day collection. First time it came out was 2 years ago, and then it did come out again this past Father's Day. This is so nice. This is not a cologne scent. This is a vanilla, but not a bakery vanilla, like a floral type vanilla, with some nutmeg spice, and then just a warmth to it, which the bourbon, I'm assuming is the bourbon, because it's not like a boozy alcohol smell, but it's got this warmth to it, which I think is what lends that, the bourbon is what lends that warmth to the scent. It's a wonderful fall fragrance. This was one of the ones I used the last week of November too, that I had forgotten to share. But this is in my club. I love it, and I don't plan on taking it out of my club anytime soon. I used up cinnamon pine cones, which is this month, December's scent of the month. On cold, this was nice. When I warmed it, I fell in love with it. There's just something about it when it's warming. It gives you that nostalgic Christmas feel. It's not over the top cinnamon spicy, whereas on cold, it kind of feels like it would be. It's not. It's a very nice balance of that woods from the pine cone, that cinnamon, and then on the back end you get an evergreen note. It's so nice. It's so good. And I still have like 7 bars of it, but I am actually considering putting it in my club, even though I still have 7 bars. That's how much I like it. But I'm hoping, I've heard good things from other people as well, so I'm hoping that it might make it to next fall winter's catalog. We'll see. I finished, again, from the fall melting, a pumpkin marshmallow. This is a controversial scent. I actually ended up really loving it when I melted it. On cold, it was kind of off-putting to me because it did smell straight up just like canned pumpkin, but when it melted, it was really nice. You do get a creamy canned type pumpkin, but you get an ooey gooey marshmallow mixed in with it. That's, I just thought was delicious. It was in my club at one point in time, but I've since removed it. But I enjoyed that bar of it. I used Tinselberry. This is like a cinnamon scent mixed with strawberry, and I think cranberry is the other note. To me, it reminds me of those old-fashioned Christmas ribbon candies, those hard candies. That's totally what it smells like. I like it fine. It's not a favorite, so I probably wouldn't repurchase it. I have one cube, and then I have a whole other bar left. So I'll finish that up, and then I'm sure I'll be done with it after that. But if you're looking for a scent that is like spot on those Christmas ribbon hard candies, Tinselberry is it. I finished a black currant and plum. I used this in our downstairs bathroom as well. This was nice in the bathroom. It is a fresh perfumey type of fruity scent. So it worked well in the bathroom. So I finished that one. It's not overly strong of a scent. So I was like, I think, plus the notes in it made me feel like it was more like a bathroom scent. So it worked well there. I finished Harry Potter, Hufflepuff, Just and Loyal. This is my absolute favorite. It's so good, you guys. So good. So it's like cinnamon sugar, like a churro almost, mixed with like a golden delicious baked honey apple. It's so yummy. I love it so much. This one's in my club too. So this was, I usually melt in the fall. So this was a final fall melter for me as well. And then my last fall one that I didn't get to last time is Warm Pumpkin Drizzle. This was November's. Was this November's? No, this was October's. This was October's scent of the month. To me, it's like a combination of Thanksgiving desserts. That's what it smells like to me. I think it's still available. It's pumpkin, but you get other things as well. I know there's pineapple in this and stuff, so a lot of people get almost like a pineapple upside down cake vibe to it. It reminds me of a scent from Walmart. I think it was Better Homes and Gardens too. It might have been Sensationals. It was called Pie Season. I don't even know if it's still available. It was limited time. That's what this reminds me of. They are both very similar. So it's just like a bunch, like I said, a bunch of Thanksgiving desserts mixed together. A bunch of different pies and cakes and goodness. So I liked it. I thought it was really yummy. I used up, well, I still have some left, but I used caramel buttercream. This is similar to Gimme Candy, except you have that vanilla bean buttercream added to it, so it's a little softer than Gimme Candy. Of the two, I prefer Gimme Candy, but this is really yummy too. So not club worthy for me, but I did enjoy it, and I will enjoy the rest of that as well. One that is club worthy for me, I have it in my club. This is a holiday brick. I'm not sure if it's still available as a brick, but you can get it through Scentsy Club as a bar, and it is caramel chestnut. This is delicious. You get that caramel, and you get that nutty, like chestnut, roasted chestnuts. It's so good. It's delicious. I love it. So this one's in my club. Love it a lot. And then last but not least, I finished up a frosted vanilla and started working on another one. This and cran apple crumble are my two favorites from the brand new releases in the fall winter catalog this year. this is so nice. Again, along the same lines as Olaf Warm Hugs and the NHL Fresh Ice, but I really love this one. I think of those, well, as I said before, I didn't like the NHL Fresh Ice. I love this one. Olaf is slightly sweeter, less woodsy. And this one's a little more woodsy, but still sweet too. That vanilla with sweet vanilla, minty, and birch is the woodsiness in it. It's so nice. It's so good. I love it. So I'm considering putting this one in my club at the end of the season, just because it's so good. I love it so much. So that is Frosted Vanilla, and that is everything, you guys. So thank you so much for spending some time with me. Let me know in the comments what you've been using the past few weeks, what you've been enjoying so far this holiday season. I'd love to know. And I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day and week. And Merry Christmas, everyone. TTFN. Ta-ta for now.